Superstars, how's it going? We are back, you guys, for another amazing week of content. If you're joining us for the very first time, welcome. This is the Before You Go Pro channel. This is a labor of love for me. This is where I get to come and serve and coach, and I wouldn't want to have it any other way. So this is where we come in Monday through Friday, you guys, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And we talk about the topics. We talk about the things that matter to the football players, the families of football players, the coaches, and the fans out there. And this is where we come and serve on a high level. So I'm excited to be with you. If this is your first time joining us and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button so you're notified whenever we release new content on behalf of Before You Go Pro. Also, if you happen to be a football player or a parent, guardian of a football player, a coach, go down in the description box, you guys, and check out the resources that we have right there for you, with you in mind, to get you to the next level, to teach you about this industry, which is a wild industry right now. All of that's down in the description box, so check that out as well. Let's get into today's content, you guys. Let's start off the week with a bang. We've got a good one today. We've got some great stuff lined up for you this week. Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold and the Seattle Seahawks. I'm a 49ers fan, Bay Area guy, so they're in our division. So it's kind of a jab in the gut when you see somebody from your own division win a Super Bowl right on your home field. But let's give an applause. Let's give an applause to that defense. That defense is ferocious. But really, what you guys, this weekday huddle episode is about is Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold, man, I love a good redemption story, and I know that he doesn't want to personally take that vindication approach to his Super Bowl win, but I just love a good story, man. When somebody was hung out to dry, when somebody to the pundits, to the fans, was done. In some cases, people thought he was a bust, and to see him come show up for his team all season and just be a pro's pro and win a Super Bowl, man. Huge congrats to Sam Darnold, you guys. This is his 15 in 8 seasons. And the beautiful thing about it is it's just another illustration for you young athletes out there that if you stick to something, if you believe in yourself, like you see him saying right here, there's nothing that can't be done. You may not see it today, but you have no idea what's coming your way. You may have to go to the school you never thought you would have today. You may be on the bench today. You may be cast aside like he was for Zach Wilson or J.J. McCarthy, for some young buck. Everybody wants to cast you aside. You really didn't do anything wrong. A lot of times you were just put in the wrong positions, and people, they say you're done. And lo and behold, there's something bigger coming for you. Do you know how many amazing quarterbacks that have played in the NFL that never got to hold that trophy, that Super Bowl trophy, and know in their heart that they contributed to it, that they earned it, that they were the quarterback for that team the entire season, that Super Bowl wouldn't have come about without them? There are not many quarterbacks that get to hold that trophy. And Sam Darnold does after being basically said that he just left to dry, just left out for dead. Sam Darnold was supposed to be done. He's been everybody's backup. But the beautiful thing, you guys, and the thing that I want to talk about is what put him in position to win the Super Bowl. Why was he even in position to win a Super Bowl? It wasn't Mahomes this year. Josh Allen still hasn't won one. Lamar Jackson still hasn't won one. Dak Prescott, Purdy, no. Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold was a backup for Purdy and kind of revived his career a little bit in San Francisco, but they felt like he was fine enough to go to their rival, and it ended up hurting them in the long run. Now, granted, once again, phenomenal, big time defense. One of the great defense that we've seen probably in the last 10, 15 years. But that does not happen, you guys, without Sam Darnold. And it's just once again an illustration how you may be on somebody's bench today. Some of you athletes watching this may be on somebody's bench today or forecast to be on somebody's bench today. Some of you guys may be forecast to be the second, third, fourth string quarterback. But do you believe that? Do you believe that that's all that's coming for you? Obviously, Sam Darnold didn't. So what gets someone in position after they've been cast aside, after they're on their fifth team in 8 years? What gets somebody in position to actually be a leader of a team again and to take a team to the pinnacle of the industry? It's somebody that is staying optimistic in their own talents and their own skills and their own accomplishments and what they can do. It's somebody that's being professional. Because a lot of times when we don't get what we want, what happens, we start becoming unprofessional. We start becoming someone that people might not want in the locker room. He had to be in the locker room. Somebody had to sign him to a contract. Also, this illustrates, you guys, how this is a good old boy network. For whatever reason, they believed that he could be in the quarterback room and either be the starter or the backup for the Seattle Seahawks. They believed, and I'm sure he's probably come across some of the coaches in the Seattle locker room and staff in his previous stops. Or someone has referred him to Seattle from his previous stops, which made them comfortable with bringing him in, which made them comfortable with signing him to a contract and handing him the ball. So are you professional enough when you're not the man to make people comfortable with bringing you in the building, with bringing you in the quarterback room, in the running back room, in the DB room? You know, you should still be pleasant to be around. They should still feel like that you're dialed in enough where if they turn to you, you're ready to go. And that's the other thing too. So one, he's optimistic. He is always, a lot of guys who have been cast aside, like Sam Darnold, especially at the quarterback position, where people are bouncing you around from team to team, a lot of guys lose their confidence. And they never end up being the same quarterback that they probably were in their heyday. They never end up getting back. He's playing some of the best quarterback that he's ever played. So how does somebody get back to that point? They don't lose confidence in themselves. They may for a second, but he obviously is an extremely confident quarterback. Nobody wins a Super Bowl at quarterback without being extremely confident in their skills and who they are as a leader. So he has stayed optimistic, you guys. He has stayed professional where people want him on their team. They don't know if they're going to start him, but they wanted him on their team. And then the other thing, you guys, is he stayed ready. He stayed ready, you guys. You can be optimistic. You can be professional and show up early and stay late. But at the end of the day, baby, are you ready? Are you ready when your number's called? Because if you're not, think about if he was not ready this year. If he was not ready this year, they'd be looking to Milroe, who they drafted, or they'll be looking to draft somebody this year or get some free agent in there. If he was not ready. And lo and behold, who would be ready? After 5 stops in other places and you're being passed around like it's musical chairs, a lot of guys wouldn't be ready. They may get one sniff for the Seattle Seahawks this year and look terrible, and then they're looking for their replacement. But when he got his chance, baby, he was ready and he did not give the keys back. And not only did he not give the keys back, he beat a bunch of teams that he has played for before, and he got to hoist the trophy. He got to hoist the trophy. There's some people, some organizations that pushed this guy out. They said, we don't want you no more. You're not good enough to be here. We're going in a different direction. And lo and behold, they were watching the TV tonight, watching him hoist the trophy. You guys, so the thing that's so beautiful about what Sam Darnold just did is that he did it after the doubt. He did it after the doubt. And a lot of you guys I know are doubted. You have been, or you will be, or you are right now. Can you do something big after the doubt, baby? Can you do something big after the doubt like Sam Darnold? There's no telling what your future has in store. You may not have the scholarship you want right now. You may not be where you want on the depth chart going in the next season. You may have gotten injured at the last season. People are doubting people. They want to put people in front of you. You know, you may be in college and they just brought in a bunch of kids from the portal. Doubt. Can you be professional? Can you be optimistic? Can you be ready? Sam Darnold. Optimistic, professional, and ready, baby. That's how he won a Super Bowl. I love it for him. And once again, I'm not a Seattle Seahawks fan, but I've seen Sam Darnold. He played at USC. So I seen him, and I'm in California. I seen how much hype he had early. And then it started to fade towards the end of his USC days where he didn't come into the league with just a major vote of confidence from people. So then when he struggled, then they just want to cast him aside. But football is the ultimate sport where it really depends on your environment, you guys. It really depends on where you're at. You may be really, really good. You may be a dog, but you're just in the wrong spot. Look at what happened. We talked on the Locker Room Show. If you haven't watched the Locker Room Show, every Thursday, a little plug, 6:30 p.m., 9:30 Eastern. But we talked on the last Locker Room Show about the young running back who was balling with Cal, Jaden Ott. Then he goes to Oklahoma and he doesn't even see the field. He doesn't even touch the ball. Just everything starts to unravel. You're in the wrong spot, son. Sam Darnold, he was in the wrong spots. So sometimes it's not us, but we're in the wrong spot. And then when you get in the right spot, you flourish, you blossom. But are you optimistic and still confident about your skills? Are you professional where people want you in the room and they know you're going to give your best effort? And then are you ready? So definitely keep that in mind, you guys. I love it. I love it because that's what Before You Go Pro is all about. We're about that underdog story, baby. We're about that under the radar athlete, the one that's been put on the back burner a little bit, but we know where their heart is, and we know that they're confident, and we know they're going to be professional, and we know they're going to be ready when they get their shot, and they're going to pop, just like Sam Darnold. So your time is coming. Watch Sam Darnold's story, you guys, and just know that's how things unfold when you got your mind right. That unfolded for him because he's got his mind right, and he was ready and hungry. And now a lot of people are like, maybe we had something. Maybe we had something in Sam Darnold, but he's in the right spot now. He's in the right spot. So check out the resources we have down in the description box. Make sure that you subscribe. Tell your friends about the Weekday Huddle. If you love football or if you know a football player or a coach, tell them about the Weekday Huddle because this is going to grow into something big. And I'm glad you guys are helping us fulfill that dream. So we love you. Once again, congrats to the Seahawks. Congrats to Sam Darnold. He's going to sleep good tonight. He's probably got some money coming his way. But huge, huge. I'm waiting to see you guys' redemption stories as well. All right. I'm Coach Wood. We'll see you at the top.